What's going on, guys? This is Tyler here with richinthehead.com, and today I'm going to teach you about a law of the universe known as the law of gender. You know, a lot of people know about the law of attraction, the law of gravity. There's certain laws that actually control, life and the universe as we know it. But a lot of people don't really understand the law of gender. It's actually associated with the law of attraction, but it's a little bit different. It's actually, okay, if you were to plant a seed into the ground. If you were to plant a seed into the ground, okay, you take an acorn. There is actually, when you plant an acorn in the ground, there is not a oak tree inside of the acorn. There's not. There's not a tiny miniature oak tree just waiting to get bigger. No, it's just a seed. And when you put it in the right environment, when you put it in the ground in the soil that it needs to be, it actually attracts things around it that actually grow into the material that makes that tree. So a tree is actually it's like an expression of the universe. You know, I mean, it's actually attracting things that make that tree. You know, but if I was to put that acorn in the ground and then take it out and put it back in and take it out and put it back in and take it out and put it back in, it would never grow. It would never grow. And it's the same thing with, it's the same thing with ideas, with an idea that you put in your brain, because you have to look at it like this: your mind is a garden, and ideas are seeds. Goals and outcomes, they're seeds inside of your mind. It doesn't matter what you plant. You can plant something negative or positive. If you keep it in there long enough, it's going to start attracting things that are going to make it come to life, just like a tree. And the weird thing is, a lot of people, they put this idea in their head, and they say, yeah, I want all this money, and they sit there and think about it, and then they ebb and flow. You know what I'm saying? It goes up and down. That's just like putting that seed in the ground and taking it out, and putting it back in and taking it out, and putting it back in and taking it. It's had to be consistent. And the thing is, the law of gender, it states that certain ideas, certain outcomes take a certain amount of time. Depending on how big the goal is, it's going to take a certain amount of time for it to actually develop and grow. So, I mean, an oak tree, I don't know how long it takes an oak tree to grow. I mean, it's a set certain amount, a consistent amount of time. Just like a baby, it takes a baby 9 months to grow. It takes, certain seeds take less time to grow. But if you have a huge goal, you have to keep that goal consistent. You have to keep it in your brain at all times. For I'm talking about every day when you wake up from the time you go to sleep, it has to be consistent. It cannot change. You cannot change your mind about that goal for it to grow. It's got to be in there consistently to bring the stuff from the universe to make it grow, to turn it into actual reality. And that's the problem. A lot of people say, the law of attraction is bullcrap. And that's because they don't keep it. They don't keep that consistency. They keep pulling their seed out of the ground and planting it back and pulling the seed out of the ground. Sometimes they'll pull that good seed out and put a bad seed in there. And then something about it will grow because they consistently think of negative thoughts. They say, well, sometimes I think good thoughts. No, you have to keep it in there. You have to keep it consistent. It's a law. It's an actual law of the universe. Believe it or not. I mean, you can read up on it. If you're actually reading books, if you're actually reading like leaders do, because leaders are readers. If you're actually reading books and listening to successful people, they're going to tell you have to stay in a state of constant, just excitement. you have to set your soul on fire. You have to be certain and positive that whatever goal you set is going to happen. You cannot quit pulling your seed out the ground. Just plant it, water it, and have faith. Have faith that it's going to grow. I mean, that's the only thing. That's what you do with a seed. You can't control the sun. You can't control the weather. You can't control that. All you can do is put it in the ground, water it, and watch it grow. That's what you do with the seed that you put in the ideas that you put in your brain. Just plant them and have faith that they're going to grow, and it'll come. It will come. Just have faith. That's what I love so much about the business that I'm in. And if you want to know more about it, you can go ahead and click that link below. But what my business does, it actually has a system surrounded by keeping you in that state and keeping that idea in your mind for as long as you're in the business. But because the people that surround it and the system that it's built around is built to the products and everything in it, and the tools are built to keep that idea planted so that it can actually turn into whatever you want. It don't matter if it's an income goal. It don't matter if you want fame. It doesn't matter if you want recognition for your idea. Whatever you want, we're going to show you how to actually plant that idea and grow it. Make it what you want. Make it reality. So if you go ahead and click that link below, you're going to get it's only $25 to start, people, and it's so much more than you know any of these businesses out there. I mean, this stuff is like I said. I mean, it's gonna help you grow whatever you want. It's a dream factory is what it is. That's what I call it. I love it. But I mean, like I said, it's gonna actually prepare your garden to grow, you know, the seeds that you want. So go ahead and click that link below. Just get in, you know, have an open mind and plant your seeds and just let them grow. All right. I'll see you guys on the other side.